Hi guys, and welcome to a video on how to make a rose with, of all things, toilet paper. As you can see, we've got a normal roll. Okay, normal white roll of toilet paper. Now what we're going to do is we need one sheet off of that first of all. So we're going to cleanly break one sheet off, put the roll to the side. Now what we want to do is we want to bring it down so we've got this edge here flat with that. It doesn't matter about this little bit on the edge here, it doesn't matter about that, as long as we get that line down there and across there. So we've got that fold, we want to press it down pretty hard so we get the crease. So now we have the crease there, like so. Now what we want to do is we want to drag this corner down to there, like so, and again get the crease in. And this corner, well, the corner doesn't actually go down, but what we want to do is we want to align this edge with this fold. So if we bring that down straight in line with that, like so, and then we can press the folds down to get a good nice crease. Now what we need to do is open it all back out, and all we can do is we can see the folds. So we want to get the diagonal one where we folded it across there, the diagonal fold across there. We need to grab that and we need to push and hold. So what I'm doing now is I'm grabbing the crease and I'm pushing. I'm grabbing the crease and I'm pushing, and I'm doing that all the way along until I've gathered all the toilet roll there, and then I'll be left with this. Okay, that's going to be our leaf, believe it or not. What we do is we twist the rest of that around really tightly. Okay, so we end up with a leaf. Just fill it out a bit, and there's our leaf. We'll put that to one side for now. Right, now what we need is we need 4 sheets. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be our 4th, and we'll break that off cleanly. Now, just move our leaf to one side. I'm just going to put this out of camera view because it's in the way at the moment. Now what we need to do is we need to get this, and the edge we need to roll over. Now it might help you wetting your fingers for this, okay? So you just need to roll it over ever so slightly, not a lot, and it doesn't have to be even. So don't worry about it being even, it doesn't need to be. All we need to do, again, we need to grab it and roll it in really slightly, just so the top edge rolls in, and we need to do that all the way along the 4 rolls. So as you can see, we're just rolling the edge in really slightly. Now I'll be doing this quick, trust me, when it's your first go you won't be able to do it that quick, and if you do, good on you. So take your time until you've just rolled all the edge in. Again, on the last little bit here, I'll show you what I'm doing. I've got the normal toilet roll there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab that and pull it in and roll it in. That's all I'm doing, and I've done that all the way along. Like I say, it doesn't matter about the neatness. We're not looking for neatness, so we've got a rolled edge all the way along there now. Tidy it up a little bit. Right, now here's the tricky bit. We need to grab the roll in the middle, and we need to do the same as what we did with the last leaf, but we need to grab that and pull it, and then we need to twist this round, grab and pull it. So I'm turning, grabbing and pushing, holding, okay, and I'm turning it around again a little bit, gathering, pushing, and again, grabbing, pushing and turning that round, grabbing and pushing and turning that round. All the while I'm trying to keep in the middle of the row. Okay, I don't want to come down here and I don't want to come up here. I want to keep it in the middle of the row and pull and turn, grab, turn, grab and turn, grab and turn, grab and turn. And what I'll end up with is that. So now if I get my hand and just pull it in slightly, we will make the rose pattern. And then underneath here, what I will do is I'll just twist that slightly, and now really tightly we'll get that twisted round. Okay, so there you end up with your rose. Okay, make sure that this is really tight. Put that to one side. Now what we need is, I don't know, it depends on how you want to do this, but I normally use 4 strips, sorry. So we want another 4 strips, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll cut it off there. And now what we want to do with these 4 is we need to fold this in half. So we get the paper, we'll fold it in half, all the way down, and we'll get a nice crease. Okay, then what we'll do again is we'll fold it in half again. So we'll get this and we'll fold it in half, like so. Right, we've got a nice hard crease all the way down, and that's what we're left with. This is going to be our wrap. So it is pretty strong, this stuff. When it's like, you only got to watch out for, don't know whether you can see that, but that's where the tear is in the toilet roll there. Okay, now those we have to watch out for. Right, we're going to get our rose, we're going to put it there. Okay, we're going to put our wrap there. What we're going to do now is just tightly, as tightly as we can without breaking it, put our wrap around it. Okay, so what we're doing now, and then we need to angle it down so we're wrapping around and going down at the same time. Now we're coming up to a join here, as you can see, so when we get to that, I'm not going to pull on this as tightly because it will snap and we'll basically have to start the wrapping again. So here, as you can see, I'm at the tear. So what I'll do is I'll just gently place that down, go round, and then start pulling again. Now when I'm at the bottom of the stalk, just continue down with the wrap. Now when I'm at the bottom of the stalk, it's going to go in thinner, obviously. So now we're going in thinner and we have another tear. So I'm just going to place that down, that tear. As you can see, any harder, if I'd have pulled on that any harder, it would have come away and we would have had to start again. So now I'm at the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my leaf and I'm going to put it in just there. So we've got our leaf, get the leaf in, and now we're going to incorporate that into there. Okay, so now I'm going to twist around again, and this is just going to form the rest. Oh, we've got the little tear there, but we didn't go all the way, so we'll carry on with that. I should actually do as I say, not as I want, and carry on going down all the way to the end. And at the bottom we want a really nice tight wind. Okay, and we've ended up with a rose. Okay, now that's a rose out of toilet paper. Now what I find the best way to present it is to get your toilet roll, and we'll wind out 3 squares. Okay, so we've got our toilet roll there and the 3 squares there. So we'll grab that there and we want to pull it in. We're just going to grab it there and twist it around. So we're making a kind of rope. Hang on, that came off, so we'll do that again. Just shows how careful you have to be. So we've got 3 squares again, we twist it around. Okay, pull it tight and tightish. Okay, now with this, we need to grab it there. We need to bring it around the back. So we've got it like so, and then we need to tuck it underneath. Okay, so what we're doing, once again, I'll go through that again. As we've got this, we need to bring it round. So this is on top. We need to underneath. Okay, and then we need to hook it through the hole there. So we've got a lasso, basically, in effect. That is what that's what we've ended up with there. Now, if we put this through here, all the way down, pull the leaf out, and then we tighten this up. We can then put this back in our toilet roll holder with the rows against the toilet roll, like so. So we'll go and do that now, and then I'll take a picture of the finished thing on the toilet roll holder, ready for your beloved one or whoever comes in your toilet. Thanks for looking, and enjoy practicing.